A mini lop rabbit, or, in other words, a miniature lop-eared rabbit came to us from the UK. It was there that this breed was created based on the Dutch fold rabbits, but has a completely different appearance. History. In the middle of the last century, the first dwarf fold-eared rabbits from Holland were brought to England, which later became the basis for a new breed of decorative rabbits, Miniature Lop or Mini Lop. Appearance. A large, round, wide and set high enough head, a short-seated body on long, but wide front legs and drooping ears of medium length create a cute appearance of a funny toy. The coat is slightly more elongated than that of regular normal-coated rabbits, which adds extra volume and a cute bear look. In fact, this is a fairly young breed and is the result of crossing a French ram with a dwarf rabbit. The Dwarf Lop-eared ram breed was bred in 1950 in Holland. Today, Mini Lop is widespread throughout the world and is popular in many countries. Mini Lop is ideal for children and adults. They are best suited for children over the age of 10. For young children, an adult should supervise the care and handling of the rabbit. They are ideal as a first bunny for a novice owner. Rabbits of this breed have a calm nature, they quickly become attached to the owner. Dwarf rams are slightly larger than colored dwarfs in size. Minimum weight 1.2 kilograms, normal 1.5–1.9 kilograms, maximum weight 2 kilograms. The body is short, stocky with a beautiful back line and a short, strong nape without visible neck. Feet are short and strong. The female is somewhat thinner than the male and without any dewlap. The normal-haired dwarf lamb has relatively short skin hair. The undercoat is dense. The ears are well covered with hair. For both sexes, a pronounced head of a ram is typical, short, wide, with strong jaws, a wide forehead and a crown. The ears are rounded, the auricles look inward. The length of the ear is 22 to 28 centimeters. Due to the hanging ears, these animals give the impression of very peaceful and affectionate animals. Lop-eared dwarf rabbits were bred by the founders of this club, Mr. Lowe and his successor, Adrianum de Kock. The breeding used a German sheep and a rabbit of the Hermelin breed. Today, the NHD Club has the strictest standard for decorative rabbits of the sheep breed. The NHD is one of the smallest breeds besides Mini Lop, England. The huge popularity of the Dutch rabbit is explained by the fact that even adults look like a small rabbit. According to the breed standard, the weight of an adult rabbit is from 1250 grams to 1700 grams. Mini Lop maintenance. For a rabbit, you need to purchase a cage with a width of 90 to 120 centimeters and a depth of 60 centimeters. Choose a cage not made of glass so that your pet can breathe easier. Well, if you want to put it in the yard, be guided by the shade and predators that can get to the pet. Also, the cage should be covered with soft material, using hay. Hay is necessary since the rodent forms a nest from it, and sawdust. You can install the tray or put the newspaper there where it will empty, or it will do it everywhere. You have to clean the cage quite often, and the tray is much easier to clean daily, and the cage itself once a week. Do not forget to periodically walk your pet in a safe place where he can play enough, not get hurt, not get stuck or run away. Don't do it outside. Only if you don't have an aviary. Feeding. The next question that needs to be addressed is how to feed the rabbit, what type of food to choose, how often and how much food should be given to the pet. The main rabbit food is hay. It should always be dry. Of course, it shouldn't contain insects. It is important to make sure that the rabbit does not turn its bowl upside down, otherwise food may mix with waste products and cause illness as a result. In addition to hay, it is necessary to diversify the diet with foods high in vitamins and microelements, fresh fruits, vegetables, dried fruits, cereals. Note: read the description of the food on the packaging and always keep the labels. So you can figure out why the rabbit has this or that reaction to food. Breeding. Most often, the owners do not breed decorative rabbits at home. However, if a thoroughbred rabbit lives in the house, then his offspring can bring a good income. Basic facts about breeding decorative rabbits: can give birth to offspring up to 7 times a year. Ready to reproduce from 6 to 7 months. The litter can have from 4 to 8 babies. More fresh vegetables must be added to the diet of a pregnant rabbit: carrots, lettuce, herbs, as well as fresh grass. The nervous system of a pregnant rabbit also needs to be protected, and the cage should be placed in a quiet place. Pregnancy lasts 1 month. The rabbit gives birth herself, without anyone's help. Before that she begins to build a nest. Important. For mating, it is necessary to plant the female to the male, and not vice versa, otherwise the male will first of all study the cage. The rabbit herself feeds the rabbits. It is very difficult to find an alternative to her milk. It is also highly undesirable to touch newborn babies. Health. Keep the cage clean. The rabbit cage needs to be cleaned every week. Keep the rabbit with your friend until you thoroughly clean the cage. Throw away old newspapers and hay, rinse the cage with soapy water, dry it, and fill the cage with clean newspapers and hay. Rinse your food bowl and drinker every couple of days. Replace the litter box every day. Perform an annual checkup, or when you notice symptoms of the following diseases: runs out of nose or eyes. Refusal to eat. Red urine. Heat. Diarrhea. The head is constantly tilted. Lumps or boils under the fur. Price. Lops can be purchased from private breeders, pet stores, county fairs and 4-H clubs, or adopted from a rabbit rescue organization. Pet store, county fair, and 4-H rabbits are typically inexpensive, averaging about $20. Private breeders charge about $40, but show quality rabbits may sell for much more.